All right, what's going on, everybody? KB Card Stacks here. Very solid weekend of sales. I think this was over $400. So let's talk about what moved, my thought process behind everything. Begin. Cooper DeJean Sapphire. I was going to send all these to ComC, but this one sold, I think, Friday before I'd packaged everything up. I am probably losing money on these Sapphires. I was paying anywhere from 5 to like 10, 11 on the high end. This one sold for 7. That's kind of my goal, I think, if I send it to ComC, just to get out of them at $5-6, not have to ship them at this point. Philly, good landing spot. People say he's I guess undervalued in terms of the draft, or they got him for a steal at pick 43 or whatever when he was projected to go first round. We'll see what happens, but just glad to move on out of those. Kind of shocked that this one moved. Jordan McLeod, purple. I love this card. Color match in his James Madison jersey. Now at Texas State. Interesting guy. Picked it up just for, his Arizona ties. He started at UCF, then went to Arizona. I thought he was the best quarterback on the roster, and Jed Fish's, was that his first year? And just nobody could be successful in that offense, that team, that roster. But I always liked him. Didn't expect him when he went to James Madison to be Sun Belt Player of the Year, turned them into a playoff contender. So really like him. Now at Texas State, I'm curious, how things kind of went down, why he didn't follow Curt Cignetti. I imagine it's more of a Cignetti thing than it is a McLeod. I don't think, I don't know. It's always interesting when guys don't follow their coach, or if their coach doesn't ask them to come. Maybe that's good news for Curtis Rourke. I don't know. But that was $20. I think I paid maybe like $8-9 for that. Didn't expect it to sell, but cool. Jalen Daniels, Sapphire. I love this card. I think I paid up for this one at auctions one time for like $40. Sold for $75. Kind of sad about it. I love the color match. Jalen Daniels is a gamble, in my opinion, just with his health concerns, but Kansas does have a very easy schedule. We'll see what happens. I tried to get back into Jalen Daniels. I've got a gold auto PSA 9, I think. I've got a raw copy. There was one on ComC that was $70, I think, and I passed on it. Kind of bummed it, and I think that person listed it for $130 now. So should have picked that up. Didn't know, but whatever. Cade Klubnik, I pulled this out of one of my 4 boxes that I had ripped. That was, I think, pretty close to New Year's whenever it released. I think this was like $23. Nothing crazy. I'm not huge on Klubnik. His stuff is cheap though. I mean, $23 at $30 all in for a Sapphire auto. Not for me personally. You can probably get his gold autos, gold first autos for under $60-70. If you believe in him, go for it. But Georgia week 1, I think they're like 13.5-point dogs. I don't like that. Shedeur Sanders, purple to $3.99. This one sold for $40, which was interesting. I've got a ton of watchers on my Shedeurs. I think there were some copies that you could pick up for $30. I think they were the fuchsia mini diamond, or the magenta mini, or no, it's the same thing. The purple mini diamonds. I think the true purple might be a little bit more desirable, but was happy. I'm not that high on Shedeur just with all these offseason antics, and I've got plenty more, so I'm not sad. Roderick Robinson, I am a little bummed that this one's sold. I really like him. Powerful back out of San Diego. What is the number 2? 2 of 6. I'm not a huge Trevor Etienne guy who transferred from Florida, but I do like Roderick. We'll see what happens. I think Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State, I'm missing a team, Texas are really the only 4 teams that are competing for a championship this year. This one, kind of sad that it's moving on, but it is what it is. I sold a Jackson Dart on ComC as well, but gold jersey number, this year's Bowman set, so second year Bowman for him. Gold lava, I paid about $30 or $40 for this, and it sold for I think $82 or $83. I like Jackson Dart. I do think that they could compete for a title. I think they'll be in probably the top. I think they'll be one of the first 4 teams, first teams outside of the top 4 when it comes to rankings for the playoffs. Jackson Dart. I sold the yellow auto on ComC for like $95. So I don't know how much I really have of him, but I'll take it. Michael Williams, base auto. I can't imagine I paid, I don't know how much I paid for this. $10, $12 at the most. Hopefully I got it for like $10.98 shipped. That's what I'll guess. Sold it for $20. Not bad there. He's been super hot. I get a ton of offers. I've seen that he's going to play more of an outside linebacker role. I think I read that somewhere. A little bit of smudge there. I hope I had a picture of the back. All right, hopefully. Donovan Smith, I was honestly shocked. I had some watchers on this. I picked these up for maybe 20-ish, 30 bucks on the high end. I don't mind Donovan Smith. Houston's probably going to be the worst team in the Big 12, but just kind of prospecting. I mean, they've got him at 6'5", 240, kind of that Joe Milton type, that just huge athletic guy. This one sold, I think, for 60, maybe 50. I don't know. I've got another copy, so I'm going to bump up that price. I buy his Sapphire stuff because it's updated jersey, and his Chrome, you'll see him in his Texas Tech jersey, which just doesn't look good. So love the Sapphire of his. I buy the autos and stuff, and they're the color non-autos, just because it's kind of cheap for golds and oranges. And the last one here, I guess, first sale that kind of started this run as well. Jackson Dart. This is Illumination Comics out of Wild Card. I just thought it was a cool card, 4 of 7. Kind of like a budget kaboom of sorts. I don't know. I feel like if Panini were to make this, like this, people would be all over this. But unlicensed, Leaf, Wild Card, whatever, people just don't seem to gravitate towards it. Good job on the unlicensed part, I guess, with the no Ole Miss logo, SEC logo, collar, shield there. This one sold, I think, for $34. I picked it up at auctions for maybe 10 bucks all in. I got this in a lot, so I was pretty happy about that. Jackson Dart seems to be moving. So anytime that, I sell consistently of a player, I sold this, I sold the gold auto, I sold the yellow first auto on ComC. I'm going to try to get back in, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So about $400 in sales there. Not a bad run. Pretty fun stuff. A lot of quarterbacks. That's just how the hobby goes. Yeah, all quarterbacks except for Cooper, Roderick, and Michael. So not bad. So that's it for right now. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next video. Peace.